Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we're going to be featuring a team with Umbreon, a double fire, but this time we're rocking it with Kanto 9TALES. Kanto 9TALES is not a great Pokemon in the meta because it would have a tough time against Talonflame as well. There's like a lot of water types, like Swampert, for example, that it would struggle, and then as well Giratina, since this particular Ninetales is only running Ember, Weather Ball, and Overheat. But I think it's a pretty interesting team. This is from a very good battler as well. So I look forward to shoutcasting these battles. So let's go ahead and get started and see how they do. So Umbreon double fire with Talonflame. Obviously, Talonflame's, in my opinion, Talonflame is the best Ultra League Pokemon. That and Scrafty, the two basically I would consider the two best Pokemon in the meta, since they handle a lot of the other. It's extremely strong core, so they do throw the Moonblast at the Umbreon. Obviously, Umbreon double resists Psycho Boost, Psycho Cuts, and single super effective. The Moonblasts are so gonna catch the Moonblast onto Ninetales. Very nice catch. Unfortunate attack debuff there. They do come in Talonflame. So the overheat would hurt. They are rocking the Legacy Ember. Likely Elite Fast DM, but maybe they... so going to throw it 3, which is kind of weird timing there. But that's okay. They end up shielding, which is not great. They're farming up quite a bit. You definitely got to let this go. It probably won't KO because this is Ultra League, right? Won't KO. Oh, could have reached the overheat there though. Yeah, definitely could have reached the overheat. Not that. Honestly, maybe it makes a difference though. CMP ties with this Talonflame. Gonna let it go. They do throw the flame charge, so it won't KO. But this Talonflame is getting really boosted right now. We'll see what happens here. Okay, they do come into Cresselia. That's okay. Now they're reset, which is actually very fortunate for them. And I think you just sack the Umbreon at this point in time. This foul play won't KO. Does like around like 25%. You let this go for sure and just 2-shield Talonflame. And in a pretty good spot. This opposing Talonflame has energy. Hopefully they'll live 1 Incinerate. No, they do faint to 1 Incinerate. This Talonflame is low though, so it will faint to a Flame Charge. We'll see what's in the back. It is a Wall Rain. Okay, this should be a good game then. It does have to be careful with a little bit about the shields, right? Because if this opposing Talonflame gets to move, then that's going to be a huge trouble here. Gonna let this go. And does get the extra move through, which is really nice. Okay, gonna throw does get the deny, which is really big. They'll have to shield this, right? Or this Talonflame is extremely boosted at this point in time, so gonna shield. You have to farm to 100 here. I don't believe the opposing Talonflame has a move. So, okay, gonna throw. And then we'll see whether or not it has a move. It would have to land the Brave Bird though, and it does end up not having the move and able to KO with this Flame Charge. Very nice. Good time management. Not time management, energy management there. And understanding the opponent's energy, which is also a very underrated skill. All right, we're going to go Umbreon into Jellicent. This is exactly where you want to see it. I do expect them to have... Okay, I do expect them to have a Scrafty or some sort of fighter in the back. It does have to be careful of the Brave Bird, but I actually don't think the Brave Bird KOs from full. So we'll see whether or not they'll... is that... it's just a Night Slash. Okay, I thought they were... a little bit short, but... no boost on the Night Slash, so should be able to farm down. Gonna be able to make it to this Brave Bird, which will do a lot of damage to Jellicent, but also reduce the farm. Yeah, reduce the farm here. There are two hexes. Not that energy on Jellicent really matters that much for Umbreon. They're at 4 right now. And then here comes Scrafty. Yeah, double fighter. Pretty common here. This is going to be a little bit tricky. You gotta let the first one go. We'll see if they straight pop here. Yeah, this is a little bit problematic. The Ember does more damage than Fire Spin, but generates energy less quickly. So we'll see how they want to play it. They do CMP tie, really nice timing. Gonna let it go again. Probably gonna CMP tie again. Yeah, I'm not sure about letting the other one go because I think you gotta cleanly get off the Weather Ball versus the Scrafty if you shield. This is I didn't like the last no shield there, but let's see. Not able to make it the move there. This is really problematic here. Gotta let this go. They're almost max boost though, so this is you kind of need 2 moves to KO here. Does get the deny, which is helpful, but these counters are doing a tremendous amount of damage. Does get the snarl through. Gonna have to shield this. If the Jellicent has Ice Beam, then this is basically game over here. If it has just as Bubble Beam, then I think this is a win. Okay, it does get the Snarl through, which is really helpful here. This is definitely a Bubble Beam because they're only at 4. And with that Snarl through, they actually will be able to, well, yeah, they actually will be able to outpace. Well, actually, they didn't be able to outpace, but it doesn't matter because this Bubble Beam doesn't KO as well. And going to be able to take out the Jellicent. Very nice. If they had Ice Beam, then this would be a very different story, but they were able to win the match there. So very well done. Jellicent, Scrafty, pretty common core as well, since Jellicent handles most of the other like counter users and flyers. Okay, so this is a good lead. It's a little bit less good in okay, they actually come into. It's a little bit less good in Ultra just because the Pokemon are tankier, right? So it does end up throwing the last resort at the Mandibuzz before switching. Just wants to chip it. Gotta let this go. They do Dark Pulse. That's okay. Should be able to survive another Dark Pulse. And gonna let this go. Ideally, you want to deny here. I guess that's always the case. Able to get the deny, which is very nice here, because that means they're gonna be able to easily. I guess the deny maybe didn't really matter there. Just take 1 less snarl damage, but they do end up throwing. Gonna let it go. We'll see if they throw the Psycho Boost. They do end up throwing the Psycho Boost. Gonna come back into Umbreon, and here comes G-Fist. Okay, this is quite good here. This is a Rock Slide. I definitely would let it go. This is not like Grey Lake where the Rock Slide would do a tremendous amount of damage. It does less than half. And the Ember damage is certainly adding up here. And you don't really need any shields for the Umbreon versus the Deoxys, so I think this is definitely the correct play here. Gonna throw the Weather Ball, and probably gonna do 5 then throw. 2, 3, 4. Oh, gonna do 4. Okay. They're 1 away. They're at the move now. Okay, they're building up a little bit extra. Okay. Nice play by the opponent, but it doesn't really matter at this point in time. And yeah, nice attempt by the opponent to try to catch the move. They come out with quite a bit of energy. They realize they need energy to be able to beat this Umbreon. So I don't expect the Umbreon to shield any moves. But I believe this is a game over anyways, right? So should be able to easily survive this Rock Slide. And then they have a Weather Ball banked, which should be enough to take out the G-Fist. This will be enough to take out the Deoxys. And we're going to see the switch here, and we're going to see a Weather Ball come through. It probably does like around like 35% to G-Fist, so probably just the right amount. Because of the Weather Ball nerf, and as well in Ultra League, things are just extremely tanky. All right. We see Umbreon into Shiny Deoxys. We'll see if this makes the matchup any different. It does not. They actually come into Grand Bull here. Gonna look to throw the Flame Charge. Oh, it's actually Snarl Grand Bull. It's actually snarlable. Okay, I actually didn't realize it was snarlable, which is why the Umbreon didn't take that much damage. So it makes sense. They do end up shielding, so they will be able to make the move right beforehand. You gotta shield this, and then should be able to farm down. To be honest, gonna go for the deny. Okay, this is really nice. They actually shield. Okay, this is a curious play. They actually do make the move here, but just gonna shield here, farm down, and then the Brave Bird won't KO the Deoxys, but it will do quite a bit of damage. They do come back in with the Deoxys, and gonna switch here, and basically I think you just snarl down. To be honest, they do throw likely the Rock Slide here. Yeah, the Rock Slide, and yeah, I think you definitely want to snarl out. You don't want to give whatever this last Pokemon any farm because likely it might be Scrafty. It might be, honestly, it's probably just another Charmer, but we will see in a moment. And if they come back Grand Ball, you can just snarl down. It's Crafty, so they made the correct play there by letting them take as much damage as possible. Gonna be able to reach another Last Resort, which is gonna be really nice here. And then you switch to 9TALES, and this should put them into close to Weather Ball. This is almost certainly Weather Ball range. This is likely the foul play, yeah. And gonna be able to take out the Scrafty. Even if they caught the move there, I think this is game over anyway. So, and the Grand Ball's much too low. I actually like that team. It's a pretty nice team with the Snarl Ball. Gonna catch a lot of people off guard, and it was very competitive versus that Talonflame. So nicely done. All right, we'll see how they want to play this. Maybe try to catch a Last Resort. I don't know here. They're desynced here, so it's gonna be very awkward. Maybe farm up to 2, then switch. Do one more Snarl, then okay. Gonna I think went over 100 there. Because you go to like 91, then you go to like 104, and obviously you can't carry 104 energy. Try to catch the move there. They do farm up quite a bit. Gonna let this go. They do throw the foul play. And then here comes Talonflame. Gonna throw the overheat. I don't expect this Talonflame to shield. The last one did shield, but I honestly think it was a mistake to shield because really is not too much to fear. If this is Flame Charge, it certainly won't KO. If it's a Brave Bird, then it will. But okay, they go for. I actually don't think this KOs either, and actually we'll be able to reach the overheat. Okay, yeah, definitely could did one Ember then through the move there, but we'll see whether or not this is enough to. Oh, okay. Gonna snarl down. Very nice. We'll see what comes in. Okay, this actually might be double fire in the back. Let's see. I don't expect it to be anything that Talonflame's like crazy good against, right? It might be a Charmer, but they would have came the Charmer into Umbreon, so do expect it to be let's see. Probably gonna throw another Last Resort, then switch and try to take it out with an Incinerate. Okay, because I don't think this Last Resort KOs. And gonna let this go. Maybe build up to a move, then switch. Or just switch here. Yeah, okay. It ends up being okay, actually it ends up being Cresselia, so they were actually very good against the Pokemon in the back, so nicely done. All right. Go against Pokemaster. All right. This is a good lead. This is exactly where we want to see it. And it's actually Dragon Breath, which is annoying, but still manageable. Gonna go into Talonflame, into let this go. So Talonflame actually wins this matchup. I think outside the 0. They do get an extra mud shot through, so they're probably at like 8 or 9. Okay, shield this for sure. Farm down, and then look to Brave Bird this Giratina. Oh, you double shield here. You definitely double shield here. This is actually really no choice here. And then you just honestly you just Brave Bird whatever comes in, right? So like, unless it's like a Bastodon, then Brave Bird almost certainly does more damage. They actually end up shielding the move, which makes sense, right? Because it does more than the foul play. Gonna throw the foul play. They actually come to Wall Rain here. They catch on Wall Rain. You switch here, and that's actually okay because gonna try to CMP tie with the Wall Rain, and we'll see. I think they're 1 away. Well, it's a CMP tie. Okay, very nice. It's definitely the EQ. I'm curious if it's enough. It's not quite enough, but that's not a big deal. They will reach the Icicle Spear here. Very nice. So good not throwing it right away. Now they should be 5 away, right? So should be able to do 3 snarls. Okay, gonna throw extra 2, but in a okay spot here, right? So really needs to take out this wall. Okay, actually survive. Very nice switch by the opponent. Not letting it farm down. And oh, this is going to be very close. They definitely need. Does get the Dragon Breath deny too, which is very nice. This is going to be a really close game. It's going to be extremely close game. Does get a snarl through. This Wall Rain. Ooh, okay, yeah, not quite enough there to be able to win the match. So, well played by the opponent there. And all right, I think this is like the second last match. We'll see. All right, we have Umbreon into Gfis. Okay. Curious how they'll play this. I'm gonna let this go. They do EQ. Let's see. Okay. Now they're at 5, so they're 2 away from the next EQ. Again, just like Great League, this is a very close matchup. They throw another EQ here. Okay, so now they're at 2. So that means they're 3 away from the Rock Slide. That means this will be a CMP tie. I don't think the Rock Slide KOs, but I don't think the Foul Play KOs either. So yeah, it does not KO. And I expect this Gfist actually just to barely survive. Yeah, and then, okay, gonna go to Talent. I would go Talonflame here because you get more energy. And they won't make it to move. And we'll see what they have in the back. It ends up being Wall Rain. Okay, so this is actually a very good situation here. Maybe it's okay, this is a very weird team, but maybe it's Trev in the back. Does get the extra Incinerate through, which is really nice because the opponent tried to CMP tie. Does get the deny. I'm not quite sure there. Okay. Oh man, gets another Incinerate. I'm not sure what's happening with the opponent. Okay. We'll see whether or not they'll shield this, and we'll see what's in the back. They do end up shielding. Okay, okay. You just shield this and then farm down. There's almost nothing in the back that can beat a double boot. Oh my gosh, this is if we're gonna say goodbye to Sylveon. Oh yeah, that's just way too much. That makes sense in the back, because they need like a hard counter user answer. And the opponent just hoping to win the lead, because obviously double E to counter is pretty tough, especially when you're leading one. All right, we have Umbreon into Deoxys again, a very nice lead here. But again, this matchup is a little bit closer in Ultra than it is. Oh, is this the first game? Didn't we watch this game already? Okay. Or no. They came Talonflame last time. So does catch the Aerial Ace. Okay, very nice. And gonna try to sneak one through. Does sneak one through. I'm assuming you overheat this thing because I don't think they'll shield. But let's see. 3. Okay, gonna bait. We'll see if they shield. Yeah, Mandibuzz is almost never shield, so this Dark Pulse doesn't KO either, so... Oh, does land the overheat onto the Deoxys is actually really nice here, because the Deoxys is still pretty tanky, but definitely less tanky. Gonna land the very nice combo player on the foul play, and should be able to snarl down after this. And this is looking pretty good right now. You definitely don't want them to. You got to snarl down, right? Like, who cares if they take out your Umbreon? You don't really care, right? Because you just don't want them. What are the third Pokemon? Like Scrafty here would be like worst case scenario and really ramped up. We'll see what comes in. It ends up being the Mandibuzz. This last sword doesn't KO, but maybe the foul play afterwards will KO. Okay, does KO. This should be enough to KO the Mandibuzz, even though it's resisted. And then we see a Talonflame mirror. Oof, okay. Oh, they actually quit. What? What? Didn't they have 2 shields there? Both Pokemon in the back are extremely low. So after they boost and all the baiting and whatnot, they definitely could have won the game there. But we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much for sending me these battles. If you like, share, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.